How's your energy, Southern Arizona? It's now time for the Friday Football Fever, one of the most in-depth high school football shows this side of the Santa Catalina Mountains. Good evening to you. I'm Paul Seaculla.
And I'm David Kelly. It is crunch time for most teams in Southern Arizona with the playoffs right around the corner, especially for those smaller schools. Some teams in our region have now completed 9 of their 10 regular season games, Paul.
That's true. Time definitely flies. And some of the bigger matchups included South Point hosting Williams Field, a Phoenix area power, and Pueblo at CDO, while also duking it out was Tucson High and Desert View. Just to name a few. Thought you knew.
In all, we've got highlights from 14 different teams, but let's begin with our Oasis Heating and Cooling Game of the Week. Sunnyside at Marana. Fear not the black hat, for he art my boyfriend. Fear this dude, though. Jordan Morgan back on the yard in Marana. Who would be king on homecoming night? Not these guys. They just wanted a clean game. Philip Stewart, though, early, dialing up trickeration. How about a fake pump? Keeps Marana's first drive alive. Jalen Collins doing the honors, and then off the play fake, Elijah Joplin showing off his wheels. 30 yards to the house to give Marana a 6-0 lead, and everybody's got fireworks now. It's the new thing. Blue Devils defense trying to be a thing. Cesar Alcantar punching the ball out. Jacob Cota pouncing on it. Sunnyside football, and we Bruno Marzen now up here in the stands. Yeah, Blue Devils felt their best way to win this game was going to be to grind it out with Jordan Barone keeping the ball away from Marana's high-powered offense. But that's only going to work so long when you got guys like Logan Thatcher, number 74. Marana was slowed down, but they still win 21-6.
And in Maricopa County was trying to take over Midtown Tucson. Maricopa County, that is, as a team from the Phoenix area made its way to the old Pueblo. South Point would host Williams Field, and check out longtime Tucson broadcaster Mike Luke taking in some action on the South Point sideline. He'd see Gage Felix on the kickoff, breaking off a little something. South Point starting off strong, and after that, quarterback Fredo Sotelo will try to get it to Felix, and Mateus Bug almost had a pick six. South Point gets a break there. After that, Sotelo takes full advantage. How about Owen Brock? Wide open, right up the middle, and just like that, South Point takes a 7-0 lead. Pima College Athletic Director Jim Monaco enjoying the game, and later on defense, Orlando Gonzalez is penetrating through. South Point doing it up. After that, 3rd and log, Travis Ebner will scramble for Williams Field, and look at the hit coming up by Travis Rich, knocking him flat on his back. South Point will get the ball back after that, and in the end, South Point holds on for the victory. It was 31-14. Last update in the 4th quarter.
I always feel like somebody's watching me. HOCO 2022 at Canyon. Is this girl going to be queen? Queen of the future for sure. More U of A alums hanging out. Stevie Rocker in the house. Kylie Woodard. He's the truth. Dorados, though, missing starters again due to suspensions. We are now told are going to be for the remainder of the season. Getting the ball, though, 21-7 here. Elijah Duran for Pueblo taking it 1 yard. It's a 7-point game, and we've got a tight one up here in Oro Valley. No Caden Luke. How about Jose Alba picking up the slack? Next Dorado up. That's got him doing fancy claps. And then Tristan McClellan going to hit a wide open Ryan Madsen. Tight ends down the seam. That's money every time. Touchdown Dorados. Halloween coming early for that kid. The prom king and queen. It's whoever pops gold. And there you have it. Zane King is king. Mia Dale is, go get it, Zane. Go get it. Mia Dale, she's the queen. Parties in the gym after the game because the Dorados win it 49-14.
The backwards centipede from back in the day. All right, from Oro Valley, let's head south to the heart of the old Pueblo and Tucson High School. That is where the Badgers would take on Desert View. And get this, the home team in this matchup is actually Desert View, even though the game is at Tucson High. Why is that? Well, Desert View's newly resurfaced field on the south side will not be available until next week. And the fans from Desert View and the Sunnyside Unified School District were trying to take over at Tucson High to make it their house tonight. Meanwhile, Pima County Sports Hall of Famer and Desert View's state champ softball coach Bert Otero was on the sidelines. There he is. Early on, Otero would see his alma mater Tucson High moving the ball well. Christian Bayless, he's a quarterback, and he is making it happen, Captain. He'll take it all the way to the goal line for the Badgers. That leads to a Prince Mugisha touchdown. It is all tied up at 7 apiece. And on the ensuing kickoff, the ball is mishandled by Justin Bucio, and instead of falling on it, he'll run forward. Then he's stopped, right? No. Somehow Bucio breaks free and he is off to the races. When everything's said and done, he'll take it to the house, 88 yards for the touchdown, but a late block in the back will bring it back. No worries, because Sean Sierra will take it into the end zone after that for Desert View. The Jaguars jump out to a 14-7 lead, and in the end, Coach Bonias and the Jaguars come out on top, 42-10.
All right, moving on. Push Ridge Christian has been one of the most consistently good teams this season in all of Southern Arizona. The Lions were gunning for their 8th win in 9 games as they head to Palo Verde against the Titans squad, hoping to notch win number 3. The Titan cheerleaders all fired up tonight, getting the fans on their feet. They tried to stop Push Ridge's offense, but they weren't very successful. Bubba Mustaine going to complete the short pass here to Cody Rafas, and the wideout gets a nice gain after that catch. That's going to set up a touchdown for the Lions. Palo Verde with the ball now. They're going to run a similar play. Quarterback Spencer Ebon to Marshall McElroy for a pretty good gain, but pretty good isn't good enough. Again, big Cody Rafas again with the catch and run. Even bigger gain this time, but watch out. He fumbles just as he's going to the ground. Fortunately, it bounced right back to him. Way to stick with it. Next play, Abraham Grajada looks like he's going to get stopped in the backfield, but he escapes and gets into the end zone for the 9-yard score. And it was a big win again tonight for Push Ridge Christian Academy.
That's right, Coach Jerry Harris and Push Ridge moving to 8-1 on the season. And
Kent Middleton,
yeah. Okay. That's an assistant coach.
Yeah.
I'm glad you corrected me there. All right, congrats to Push Ridge nonetheless. All right, we're far from over with. After the break, we will continue our in-depth coverage of high school football right here in the Old Pueblo with the team from Cochise County taking on a school just a few miles away from the Cochise County line.
Yeah, that's right, Paul. Micah Mountain is on the extreme eastern edges of Pima County as the Thunderbolts were hoping to go above 500 against Douglas tonight.
Plus, Rincon and University High duked it out with both teams looking for only their 2nd victory of the season. And don't forget the play of the week that you don't want to miss as the Friday football fever rolls on.